really know how this is gonna.
You're live.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, y'all. We're the Verses. Thanks for being here tonight.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween, everybody. We appreciate y'all out there. We were thinking we'd play the album, and if people had any questions or
Don't laugh at us.
Yeah,
If
shut
you-
up over there.
yeah, we just thought we'd talk about the album and our process, and we're just super stoked to finally be putting this out on Halloween, and just super grateful for all the support that we've had. And it's just like a huge, honestly, this for me is a huge life accomplishment. I
Same
can't,
here.
yeah, I can't even believe that it's happening, honestly. And we just obviously COVID is happening, and we were unable to do like a live show, and we were struggling with, would we just play for you guys and it seemed crazy to think that we could do that. So we thought we were just gonna play the album in the background and kind of just talk about some of our processes of recording this album. And definitely listen to it on your own. It's something that we're all so proud of, and
Put a lot of energy into it for
Yeah.
years, and so
Yeah.
it means a lot to us.
it
A lot
does.
of time and energy, and would have been out sooner, but as Tobin said, COVID happened, and we all know that's what happened.
Side note, it is Halloween. So happy Halloween. And it's a costume contest.
Yes, please send us your
If you got
costumes.
dog, cat, pet pics, dress up as
Yeah.
stuff.
There'll be we're making shirts. Our friend Gwen has designed. Oh, we have a little
Hot dog.
pet friend right
Got a hot
here.
dog here.
Our friend Gwen has designed these amazing shirts, and there's gonna be prizes for best human costume and best pet costume. So
Get them in.
yeah, you can send them on our socials. I don't even know how you get them
To
to.
email,
Yeah.
text it to us if you have our number.
Send them in the
whatever.
mail.
Yeah.
It might not get here on time.
Yeah, carrier
Carrier
pigeon.
pigeon, smoke signal.
Wait,
Bryce said your mom's here. Hi. Is that your mom?
Yeah.
Your mom?
Yeah, that'd be my mom.
Great. And then rock and roll Val from Jeff Shaw.
oh, Jeff, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
There he is.
Are you dressed up, Jeff? I hope so. But I guess we're gonna play the album. I'm gonna push play, and then we're gonna listen, and we're just
do
gonna.
one track at a time. Is that what we were doing?
I think so. Yeah, we'll
And
do a
then
track.
stop for a little bit.
Yeah, and you're welcome to chime in, and if you have a question about something, or you want, I don't know, we're just here to hang out and spend Halloween together and celebrate this accomplishment that you know. So
Strap in, pour yourself a drink, and
Yeah.
unbutton that top button on your pants so you're nice and comfortable.
Nobody's swearing.
You can take the pants off if you want, because we don't see anything. We're not in the room with you, so
What
it's
were you gonna say?
that's true. I'm gonna push play. So here we go.
Can you see?
No, I cannot see what I'm doing. 1 second. I gotta use my passcode here.
This was really thought out, very technically.
We're just hanging out, you know? This is
Yeah.
what we would do if we had a live show.
15 people are watching.
Well, oh my gosh.
We couldn't afford a sound guy for this whole thing.
So yes, first song on the album. It's called Wasted. 10 years ago, I moved to Portland, and I got into the movie business, and I had an on-set crush, and this song came out of that crush. Probably good it didn't work out, but
Very good.
yeah, but I got a good song out of it.
It's a jam.
It's a good jam. We're really proud of this one. I guess shortly after is. Let us know if.
Sounds great.
Yeah, okay, great.
Probably can't hear you anyway.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, shortly after this song was written, I guess you and I met.
Probably 2014.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this down because I can't hear. Yeah, 2014. I was writing tunes in my basement, and
I very daringly responded to Toby's Craigslist ad, and we started jamming and became a band pretty quickly thereafter.
yeah, put out an ad looking for a bass player. Had some train wrecks of before Casera, and one day she hit me up on Craigslist. It was kind of amazing. She was willing to come over, and then we ended up practicing in the basement, and I think we ended up playing in the basement for like two years before
Yeah.
I think we found our first drummer.
Yep. Yeah, I met our first drummer in a lift ride,
Yeah.
and so we became a three-piece. And then,
Tell me about the lift ride.
I don't even know where I was going, but the lift ride, it was just, his name was Rob. I don't know if he's watching. He might be. And we were in a lift, and he was taking me somewhere, and we started talking about music, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a drummer, and I don't have a band, or I'm learning drums," and so I was like, "Oh, come play with us," and then it worked out for a while, and then he decided to go do other things, and through that we got connected with Jason, who can't be here tonight. He's working. But
Yeah, we're a four-piece.
yeah.
Wait. We're a four-piece.
There is another member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our,
Not
drum-
Val.
our drummer's gone tonight. We love him so much. He's an amazing drummer, and he definitely has grounded this band in so many ways with his beats. This is one of them.
Yeah.
But I think in between. So Jason was the last member of the band. We met. Well, I met you. How did we meet?
I was doing recording work for you.
That's right.
Yeah, mixing a song you had, and then
But you
came
mixed
with another song
just-
after that.
just briefly. You mixed a song for this guy, right?
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
guy.
This
The Sasquatch.
character. We did a music video for it was a solo work that I did before this band, but this was the guy that was in this music video. And that's where I met Antreo for the first time. And it's just kind of, he's an amazing engineer, and it was just, I found him so easy to work. He's such an easy person to work with. For real, yeah. And
Yeah, then I think, there was another song that you wanted to record with me, so I was recording it, and then I think I played some parts that I was hearing
Yeah.
or something, and then
Yeah,
we
you
started
played
to
some
play
guitar
together and
parts.
really like playing together, and then I was in a band at the time, so
That's
I couldn't
right.
really do anything, but I always wanted to play together with Tobin, and then sometime a few years later, that band ended, and then I was like, oh, I got to see what Tobin's doing. I want to get a band together with Tobin, and then he turned out to be right when I was going to call him. He called me and was like, "There's this show. We're having our first show,"
That's right.
and I came and saw you all, and then you were like, "Yeah, we could use a guitar player," and then I was like, "Hell yes!" And
Yeah.
it worked out well, and
yeah,
the
you
rest
came to the first show that we played with Rob.
yeah.
Yeah, we played a basement show in Portland, and yeah, it was.
It was in 2016. Donald Trump was elected, and it was a fuck Trump.
Oh yeah, that's right.
fundraiser.
The fuck Trump house party,
Yeah.
because that's how the band rolls.
That's right. 'Cause-
Fuck 'em.
yeah, for real, fuck Trump. But
Yeah. Got to right for that side.
Can't let him invade our CD release, our
That's
album
right.
release here.
that's true.
Fuck him.
But anyway, so you saw our first show.
Everybody go vote.
Yeah, you were at the first show, and I think how long after that first show do you
Well, at
remember?
that point, I think you were already like, yeah, you should come play with us. And then
Yeah.
maybe like a week or two or something later, I came and jammed with y'all. Playing Darling was the first one we learned together, and that's on this album. So it's a special one to me because
Yeah, it's actually gonna be
song we
it's the
wrote
third
together.
song. This is Satellite.
You want to talk about how you wrote Satellite?
Yeah, this one, I don't know. This was just like it was definitely like
Are you laughing at his costume? Or
this
not?
one's
Look, you are not Toby. You're talking like
Oh.
totally not.
I love-
Yeah.
Side note,
That's a lot of.
I literally, my mother, I love so much. I don't know if she's listening. I would hope that she would. But she might have not figured out the internet because her and I have that same thing in common.
Damn, those interwebs.
She made this costume when I was 7 years old. This is ET costume that I still have and
Still fitted.
somehow still fitted. I don't ask me why. I don't know why.
Yeah, how the hell did that happen?
I don't know. But Satellite was this kind of related because this guy in this song, he has to go for 10 years and 1 week. He has to go to outer space and fix all the satellites. And he's doing that. He has to stay up there for 10 years. Oh, and half a week.
And half a week, yeah.
And then that is so that we can get TV that'll put us to sleep at night.
Yes.
And that
The entire song is that's what it is.
that to me is like, that guy's kind of amazing. You know?
I have to ask a question.
Yeah.
What came first, that story or the song? And then you made that story based off the song?
She had like a concept.
Yeah, I think I had a melody that happened, and then there's a few lyrics that popped, and really immediately I was like, oh, this is going to be a song about. I think it started as like media and TV and how it distracts our attention so much, and I was really wanting to write a song about that, but I didn't want it to be too cliche. I wanted, and I thought, God, is there a guy that would have to go up there and work
Yeah.
and fix everything so that we can get our? It's a long way. It's a long way, and I don't know how he does it. That's 10 years. But
We'll never know.
An
Yeah.
interesting thing about the recording of the song is that it has so much layers. This one specifically, and Trey masterfully layered everything. Like there's trombone in there, you can't really hear it. There's a Juno keyboard. There's different guitar
Yeah, that
sounds.
trombone in particular.
That trombone was dope.
Really special.
Which
how that
you,
kind of turned
Sarah,
out.
has a background in.
Marching band.
Yeah, which is amazing.
But she hadn't played it in like
How long?
years, and
Yeah.
she whipped it out.
Yeah, I
How
haven't
long
played it
had it been?
since 2013, so it's
So if y'all listen to this closely,
like
if
5
you
years.
do, you'll hear all these listen for all the layers going on in this one.
Yeah, there's some really dope sounds in this song. That one I particularly like drives me crazy. I feel like sonically, dude.
Bonus
how-
points if y'all can guess what that last ending sound
Yeah.
is.
Actually, if you
It
can,
might be a spaceship landing for real.
for
but-
real, and if you can guess what the real sound is, we'll give you a free shirt.
Yeah.
I want to guess, but I won't.
Okay.
John Ryan says, looking good.
That's my grandfather.
Wow. Hey, John.
He says you're looking good.
You make a very good shark.
Thank you.
And
Wouldn't have known the difference.
Oli.
Oli.
Ole,
What's
yeah,
up,
Ole's
Ole?
This is
What's
great
up?
setup you guys have. Super classic.
Oh, love you,
Yeah,
buddy.
Talk about what is all this stuff?
Yeah, you talk.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is in the album cover.
this is which it came out as it's actually a model in the basement that I tore apart and put here in the living room. This is some elements. So if you go and check out the album, which I really hope you do, because obviously,
Sean Zapata says, how do I get a copy of the album?
oh, dope.
It's on
iTunes.
iTunes. It's on that's probably the best place to. Well, you can go to Bandcamp. It's up there now too.
Okay.
So you can go to Bandcamp, which probably then you can download higher resolution WAV files, and then we get more of the money. So
That's
Go
always
there,
a good way to
uh,
support artists, right? I think.
yeah,
Bandcamp.
for sure.
But definitely is on Spotify and iTunes and all that
Google
stuff.
Music, YouTube. It's on
YouTube.
YouTube as a playlist. It has every single song. from
Google
the
Music
album.
doesn't exist anymore.
Oh,
actually.
just kidding. Not Google. I lied.
Trick or treat.
That was a trick.
Yeah, but definitely Bandcamp seems to be a platform where you can pay artists directly. You do want, but at the very least, please listen to the album. It's actually a concept album.
Start to finish.
Yeah, from start to finish, it is like it means something, and it has meaning, and in its whole entirety, it was meant for vinyl, and it will be. I promise you.
It's coming.
It's coming, and one side is like this mellow stuff, and the next side was meant to be a little heavier. vice versa. We're all the same is kind of the theme. But
Nature side, city side.
yeah. Which comes back to like, this city and nature stuff. Built this in the basement. I really wanted a 3D model for the album. I thought about drawing something, and I just unable to do that type of drawing. So I figured I would build. So the album art that you see is built, and these are some of the pieces. The mushroom and the cityscape. That we got a moon in the back here that's in the album art, and obviously the verses signage, that's all in the album art as well. That was important to me because that's another side of my life that being here in Portland has like inspired, and so I just wanted to make sure that made it into this album as well.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Dick Rice said, "Where's Boxhead tonight?"
Boxhead is over there, right? The robot.
Oh yeah, robot
Might be
guy.
out of frame. Yeah.
He you could grab him if you. Oh, he's there. Yeah.
You see him behind me?
Funny enough,
The
that's
sunglasses on it.
actually, if you look, it
Kind of
that's,
blocking his head there.
I built that for a Portlandia episode. I work in the film business, but that was on a Portlandia episode, and I got to keep it, which I'm so happy to have. But yeah, actually, our drummer Jason, he wears that sometimes and drums, and it's fantastic. It's some of my favorite Jason moments.
John Ryan says the verse is awesome, especially the bass player.
Oh,
That's right.
Thanks, Grandpa.
She's pretty awesome, I agree. She plays awesome bass lines too.
Yeah, her bass lines honestly like drive me crazy all the time. Like there's a new song that we just started working on, and there's something about the way that you play that like has always inspired me to play better. And like truly though, you are an amazing bass player, and you are right. Like she is the heart of the band.
So is it making cry?
You're the best bass playing shark I've probably ever met.
True story.
You're actually the only shark I've met that can play bass.
We're lucky to have a shark in the band. Strangely enough, this song never meant to have this part, the vocal part, melody. This happened day of. I just like I was so needed some, Danny actually came in and helped us with the vocals on this song, which drove this song into a whole new level for me. This like, it needed this other side, and she was able to do it. She's here tonight helping us out, which we are so grateful for.
What's up? I just linked the Bandcamp.
Yeah.
In the comments.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Danny. We
Nice.
love you.
Thank you.
And-
I'm glad I got that together today.
That vocal in the end, for me makes it also completed that song, and it was like kind of came out of nowhere. That was just
That's one of my favorites of all of them, probably to play. Like, yeah, always gets me that one.
This one goes out to Abby.
Oh yeah.
We miss you.
Yeah, right?
I hope Evelyn
Oh
is
yeah,
back.
right. Yeah, this one for you, Evelina. You know you're getting down to it right now.
Yeah,
I love when you twerk on my bass when I play the.
definitely. We love you.
You heard that. People twerk to our songs sometimes.
This is the one. This one, yeah, definitely. Like, I think this is probably some of the where we're moving to a little bit. We kind of want to get this vibe, this dancey vibe going, get more so. And this one's super fun live. If you ever get a chance to come see us live, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, but this one's always really fun to get down to.
One day, whenever that happens.
Whenever, yeah. This one, side note on this one for me really is exemplifies like my need to be purified. If I say that, purified by nature, and like, because like sometimes the city stuff can be so overwhelming and
Just need a break.
yeah, and like it will wash away that sometimes when I walk into nature and So I think I was trying to kind of like get that feel, but also like wanted it to feel like rejuvenating. And you were able to come up with this awesome comes up. I want to point it out because
Oh, the slide, the volume swell.
no, like you're just off. It's like a
Oh,
yeah,
you're
right
talking
here.
about the different meter change.
Yeah,
This
it's a
part.
mixed meter part of the song. It's a lot of fun.
It's
Yeah.
two different time signatures going on, overlaid on top of each other, so they come around at the end of the cycle and they meet back up.
Yeah.
Go back to a straight part.
captures a bit of what a waterfall might do. And this, when I walk away from nature, and I was always this feeling of like, I don't want to leave that. So I threw in a little bit of this, and I feel like we were able to kind of, longing for that to like never go away. I want it back. How can I bring that forward into my life and carry that into this other life that I have? And so at this part, the longing on the guitar is so nice.
Yeah, it always made me think of more like a love song almost, you know, like I don't want to see it end, or
Yeah.
I don't want to come down from you, kind of like that.
Yeah.
kind of vibe. But that's the beauty of everybody hears a different thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it might mean something different.
Are you all enjoying this? Do you have any questions for I don't know, you're welcome. If you have questions, this still is a costume contest as well. So if
Got any cute
It's
dog
hard to
pics?
meet your guys' costumes.
wait, did we all win?
We won our own.
We don't get to compete in the costume. Oh, and this is one of my favorite solos Tobin here did on this one.
It's so scary.
Done on a 12 string.
Yeah, electric 12 string like those. But
Have E.T. would play with
yes. So ET
Yeah.
actually came to me in a dream and showed me how to play this part. And he said, you have to do it with 4 fingers. So you do it like this.
Perfect.
And those extra long fingers help you reach those hard to hit notes.
Yeah, like I played this track with these hands right here. That was the only way I could do it.
There's a lot more to ET than you all know.
Yeah.
ET's kind of got some secrets.
Are you guys currently
Oh.
writing new stuff?
We
Current-
are.
Yeah, but
We got our cups.
save it for 1 second, because I swear to God, this outro for me is my favorite part of probably the whole album. Just a side note. But then what was the question?
Let's listen to it. Let's enjoy it.
I love it, and like that long fade, like you can't mess with the long fade. I'm
No,
sorry.
we can't.
Like
Can't beat it.
How do you do that live?
We just
Play
keep playing
softer.
quieter.
Quieter.
Keep playing
quieter.
softer and softer.
turn it down.
You guys like walk off stage or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone just like hops off stage all plugged in.
Yeah, you're real encore.
And then I grab the knobs and I just turn it down.
Yeah. And then you start going.
Quiet. And then it ends.
Jeff Shaw says, "Love the album cover. Lighting is so killer. Rip it up, solo master. ET finger solos all day."
Thank you,
Yes,
Jeff.
I like that.
And
I like
too,
that.
Jeff, I miss the shit out of you, man. We got to get together soon, for real.
I can't believe I forgot to. I wonder if Al's watching this.
Oh,
Al, if you're watching, I hope your hand's okay. And we missed you jamming out up in the front of the.
yeah.
To this song specifically.
Aside from Val being our number 1 fan, I think Al's probably
Al
our.
might be our number
Your
1
name
fan.
rhymes with Al or Val.
Yeah, then you're our number 1 fan automatically. So that's cool. Did you have a question?
Yeah, are you guys writing right now?
Oh yeah,
What's next?
Oh, we got some good ones
we
coming.
have
We
some
have pretty
really.
much a full album kind of written already. We're
Pretty
just
much.
workshopping some of the parts and stuff, but we have a good chunk that we've been messing around with. And Toby was mentioning, like, you know, we have a different concept for the next one. It's gonna be a lot more dancey and like interactive with the audience, like live. We want people to get down and dance with us. So
And we're all kind of like I wrote 8 of these songs kind of like like the melody and the lyrics, and then there's two actually that are amazing that are coming up in the album that we all wrote together. And this next album, I think because that works so well, we're kind of trying to like, that process to us is like really important and feels a lot more natural to us. So I think we're moving in that direction to all write together.
Usually, like someone will bring like for example, like Jason and I worked on a baseline drum thing recently, and then we bring it to them, and then we just have a jam session for a couple hours, and we just play on those to see what comes up and see what we can create, and that goes along for like, you know, Toby will have a guitar riff, start jamming, and then we'll just see what kind of happens like in the moment, and then magic kind of happens. We have like really cool songs that pop up.
Yeah.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Gwen says, "Love you guys. Such a wonderful album. So stoked."
Oh, thanks, Gwen. Gwen's
Thank
the
you
one.
for the shirt.
The shirts are fucking dope, for
Oh,
real.
we can't wait for that.
And like, I'm obsessed with them, and I'm gonna actually wear my own band shirt
Hell yeah.
because it's really good.
I'm gonna wear
Gwen.
my own band shirt too.
She really nailed the play of the verses and what it means in a graphic on a shirt. We're so happy that you did that for us. Truly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
That's the shirt?
That's what you'll win if you send in the cutest pet costume outfit.
Mandy Lehman says,
Aw.
"Booze is your number one fan."
That's true, Mandy. You know.
And then Emily Weck says, "Sweetie loves the verses."
Aw, sweetie, we love you, sweetie. Sweetie actually sent in, and Emily, you can let me know if I'm wrong. I think 4 photos, so you all have something to work towards. 'Cause
Competition.
Sweetie is looking dope, and I will honestly say, Sweetie probably has already won the shirt. So if you want the shirt, you're gonna have to get on it because Sweetie is fire, truly. And Mandy, you're right. Boo Boos is always gonna be the number 1 fan.
Emily says she has more outfits to change into than he. Diana Flores says, "Yeah, the bass player is so cool."
Yeah.
Thank you, Faye.
Pretty cool.
Also, John Kirkley loves the bolo tie.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chuck Wagon.
That's-
in the
this is
building.
Chuck
Chuck
would like
Wagon.
to thank you for that. I really appreciate it.
John, I will have to say, also rocks one hell of a bolo tie. That guy.
Oh, my
looks-
brother, we must meet.
That's right.
We must meet. Do we meet already?
He did, but
Oh, I didn't know. I
Wait.
never knew.
we shall meet again.
I never knew that we had that in common. Now I feel like we're closer.
This one, actually, John Kirkley, this one is inspired by you, for real, dude. This is a friend of mine that always gets me out of a place that is hard and difficult sometimes, and gets me into nature and inspires me to be a better human being. And I really, truly love that, man. So thank you, John. This one, I don't know, for whatever reason, is inspired by you.
That finger, man.
That's probably my favorite song of y'all's.
Yeah?
I mean, I have like
It's
probably 4, but that one I think is my favorite.
Oh, tight. I love that one too. There's something.
It's one of my favorites.
And-
Al is his number 1. He skates to that all the time on his when he's doing like he rides longboards and he like skateboards.
Oh, this is the birdie.
Yeah, tell us
Quiet.
about his animals.
For 1 second.
What?
Yeah, so you'll listen. This is our little tribute to nature critters.
So when we were recording the album, that bird you just heard was outside the window, and like Enter and I were finishing up mixing or recording this song, and that bird was playing outside the window, and we drove us crazy. We grabbed a mic, put it outside, and we were able to capture that bird.
In the
That-
backyard.
Vinyl, and that bird will do something magical when you get the vinyl record.
And we
But
didn't even have to pay the bird
Yeah, did
or
you guys sign a
give it
release
any
though?
points on the record.
the bird
either.
did. We were able to track him down. It was hard, but yeah.
We gave him $1. We gave it $1
I
had him
had-
sign a waiver. So
And I
he
had
couldn't sue us
actually
later.
had a bunch of birdseed, which was fortuitous. So
We just paid him in birdseed.
yeah.
This is my favorite song.
Favorite song,
Yeah.
Danny's favorite song.
Right on.
I love this song. This is one of the ones that we wrote together. This was the one you were talking about. You and Jason got together. Will you tell us about that a little bit?
Yeah, Jason and I were trying like a new method to see like what it felt like
Can you hand me
to
that scotch? Sorry.
write a song from
I'll split
rhythm
you
section
grab
up
a
instead
beer out of
of
the fridge.
guitar. Like usually we started with a guitar riff that Toby had written and then like elaborate off of that. But we wanted to see what that felt like, so we met up in the spider-infested shed and we came up with a groove. And the actual song came out of the groove that you'll hear in the mid song range. It's a solo for me and Jason. And then we built off of that, and we wanted it to be like a heavy rocker song and get people pumped up and yeah, like that.
Well, we like to play heavier stuff too.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, we do like heavy. I mean, that was
It's
the
like a
idea.
mix.
This now is the B side.
Yeah, this is the B side.
So
Oh, right. First song on side 2.
yeah, because Sarah and Jason came in with this dope ass.
This is the breakdown.
This
here.
is the breakdown, and we were like, damn, that is fucking cool. Really awesome.
It's fun to play live and like, feed off the energy of people.
Yeah. We really wanted this band to exemplify. This part is so fun.
Yeah, the space is sensitive.
And we loved,
This makes me feel like I can do drugs.
yeah.
I wish that we would have had that dance on camera.
Danny's dancing, so
Off
we're,
camera.
it's amazing.
You can't see what you're doing right now. It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
One says, John Kirkland loves getting out in nature with you too, Toby. And fun fact, that birdie you hear on the album is the same one that landed on Bernie Sanders' podium.
Oh.
No shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Burn.
Yeah.
So we like had a celebrity appearance on our album.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
this.
decided to make it more Portland and put a bird on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, then the slow build up is my favorite part. Is like breaking it down all the way, deconstructing the entire song, and then speeding it right back to where it was and finishing it up. The song is just about a heavy presence weighing on you and like shaking it off.
Yeah, that
Leave
that
it alone. Yeah.
that weight that gets on you, that just like, get it off me. I am done with it. For real. And that was like the inspiration for this song.
There's something about watching ET just like really exasperated and like I'm done with it.
and when he was recording the vocals on this, it was something to watch because he was into that shit.
I was feeling it.
He was
Or
feeling
in
it,
a closet screaming.
Yeah.
Yep, I think he was in a. No, I don't think we had you inside the closet.
Oh, not for this one?
Yeah, we had recorded this at your house.
We did. Yeah, all of this. Yeah,
Yeah.
Telltale Recording.
Telltale Recording. Yeah, this guy's a genius. For real.
What is
Yeah.
that like to be so close to a project and then have to sort of step away with an engineered ear?
It's a little bit hard. Like I've done it before. It's not necessarily what I prefer to do. I like having a good engineer that I can trust, so I don't have to be. I can just be a band member. But I mean, I've done it enough times. And I'm used to it. But you just, it's just extra work, really.
Yeah.
It's still fun, but it's definitely like I'm extra worn out at the end of the sessions. You know, because you're having to just be busy doing stuff the whole day long and then playing and trying to switch back and forth in your mind. It's hard sometimes. Still satisfying, but
I
good question.
it would not have happened without you, because like there was no way I think for us to do it, like, and so like it was a meeting of the minds in some way for us to come together and for you to have all that experience. And so like that's why I'm saying like this album means so much to us, you know, like
Oh yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite,
Yeah.
probably my favorite album I've ever recorded of a band. I think it turned out really good and it's complete. I feel like it's strong.
yeah.
I hope I don't think I'm just saying that because I'm in the band. I like to believe I have objectivity. I think it's.
You do, yeah.
I was really happy and satisfied when we finished it.
Yeah.
This song was just on the radio.
Oh yeah, this was played on the radio.
This is me and Kiana were singing this. This is like our other favorite.
Really?
song.
I walk around the house singing it all
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
This is one of the first ones that
This
yeah,
was
I
one-
like country. I like
Oh, my high falsetto.
Yeah,
that's
your
right.
voice on this made this song happen.
Yeah, that's a behind the scenes thing. That's actually Andrea was singing the backup vocals
Yeah.
on that song.
Yeah, that really
It's way
did.
up there. It's hard to do
It's-
it live. It's way up there.
It's way up.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it comes.
You
Here it
can hear
comes.
it there. You know, meant to had to go there.
Oh wait, next time
It
around.
happens. Yeah. There it is.
This one's definitely about this, like, I don't know, it's like the West Coast, we're getting to a point where we can't move any more west, and I think it's about going vertical over these walls that we've put up in our lives as human beings, and like honestly transcending like this conscious world that we all live in. And I think that's what this song's about. If you care, I don't know. You decide for yourself.
Don't tell him too much, Toad.
Okay.
I just got a personal message that says, ask Toby about his capo.
Oh,
your
God,
fucking-
no.
Sorry, your capo. Can I
The cable that does.
Ad on social media. I bought the damn capo. It was supposed to be the best one ever, and it had the whole package. It would stay in tune. You could move it up and down the neck at will. You had a special insert. It was supposed to be the end all be all capo.
It even gives you indie credibility too.
Yeah, indie credibility. It was the end all capo, and I was hooked. I have to have it. Bought it, and just it was not. It was not. It was
Not
not.
great.
No, it was not great. I went back to the original capo. That was simple, easy to use.
There was a whole monologue at a live show.
There
because
was.
Your capo was not functioning,
No.
and we felt awkward because it was quiet. And so you had
Yeah, and I
a
was-
comedic stand-up routine.
I brought this one. I thought it was working,
It's
and
like
then
a prop, basically. It
It is
looks
a
good.
prop.
It's like a prop.
it is a it looks beautiful.
Photo,
Guaranteed.
photo
I'm not gonna
shoots.
say what the name was, but
But
it
it's
looks
trash.
it's trash, but looks great. So maybe we'll take a picture of it.
Yeah,
someday.
if you're that cable company, if you want to give
We
us
love
like
you.
a sponsored deal and like throw us some cash, that's
We
cool.
love you.
We take everything
It's
back.
the perfect capo.
When can we get this on vinyl?
Oh Lord. Yeah, it was. We would have done vinyl,
yeah.
and COVID happened. We were going to do a live. We were going to do a show in June,
We had
and
a whole plan.
we had a whole
Probably
plan.
be like
we had a
next
ven-
year sometime.
we had a
maybe.
venue, we had a thing and the stuff, and to do the thing, but now we don't. I would give us
Next summer.
yes, next summer.
Loosely.
Loosely, yeah.
Loose, very loosely.
And honestly, for me, I have to have a vinyl album.
Yeah, that's part of like the bucket list. I know
That
for
is
both
the
of us that
bucket
we
list.
share. It's like we wanted to have an album out in general, but also have it on vinyl. That was a big thing.
That
for
was
us.
real, and we needed that, and we want that, so we will do that.
Definitely got to do that one day.
Yeah,
And the artwork was made. We had
with the
it was
intention.
gonna be on a big, on a big vinyl cover. So we put all that time to get this amazing artwork that was homemade and really high resolution. So one day, nothing like flipping it over.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I honestly, I can't even and not having Jason here is difficult. He's
Yes.
working tonight. He's a nurse, and he's an amazing
Yeah,
he's an
nurse,
amazing human
RN.
being
Yeah.
that is like
Yeah.
out there saving people's lives. And Jason, we miss you so
The
dearly.
kindest person, most
Yeah, we're
He
sure
gentle.
here,
is
man.
such a joy to have.
I'm so wound up, and he's so chill. It balances out everything. It's perfect.
Yeah, he's pretty. He
This one,
might be the mellowest of everybody.
He is.
probably he gets
So I
the.
gotta,
Yeah, this song I would like to name Pasta Parakeet,
Oh yeah.
but
That's
what Toby is saying, he's
So-
saying possibilities, but I thought he was saying Pasta
For
Parakeet
for
a
quite
very
a
long
while, she thought I was
time. I don't
saying
know why.
pasta parakeet, which is hilarious to us.
if any of you want to know what a pasta parakeet is, just talk to Sarah. She'll
Yeah.
tell you
Oh.
all
I'll
about it.
explain it.
Hey Gwen, honestly, like
Yeah.
pasta parakeet shirts.
Yes.
You can decide what that
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like. But
Gwen actually would like to know how
Oh Lord,
Oh, I don't. You have to answer that because you keep showing up with new ones.
I have
This many.
this many. But each time I do this is like a set of petals. So
Are you counting them or?
yeah, I counted them. I think that's what. Then we got.
Just don't ask them to count to 10.
I didn't.
That's how many.
35.
35 petals. Yeah,
I'm good at that.
yeah. You're good at.
If you want to know the secret to the versus interludes, it would probably be the particle.
Yeah, the particle from Red Panda. Actually, honestly, yeah, the Red Panda particle thing is kind of blew my mind when I finally got that. It allowed me to kind of just like free form sonic.
It's
abil-
chaos.
It's
Blow
chaos
people's minds.
in
so I feel
motion
like
with ability to like manipulate it. It's been my favorite thing, but that's a secret.
We don't have to tell
that's
it.
your
And
weapon.
I will
Yeah.
come for you if you try to shoot it.
You mastered that thing too. I can't figure out that thing is like unruly.
Who?
Your grind says awesome job, mom and dad.
Oh, that's my mom and dad. Yeah.
Thank you for
Thanks,
supporting
Mom.
us. We appreciate you. This song is a dope song.
It is. We
What
get
the
to
What
heck
do
do
you want?
and this honestly, like, I don't know, this lyric for me, like, what do you have to give back to the evolutionary role? Like, what do you have to give back to this life? Like, what are you giving to this life?
Yeah,
Ask
it's
How
yourself-
you leaving your mark?
Ask
I'll never-
yourself that question legitimately
Yeah.
inside of you and figure that out for yourself and think for yourself. That's what this song's about.
Yeah, it sounds like lighthearted and like a rocker, but it has a much deeper meaning.
It's very deep meaning. The possibilities are endless.
Get to
but-
do it.
We all make the decision and choose for yourself because use your brain.
I feel like you would be a really good newscaster with your hands.
Or like a flight attendant.
Yeah. I can do it with my fins.
But yeah, wait, what is your costume?
That's Chuck Wagon.
This is I'm Chuck Wagon. I'm not fully in character tonight because I couldn't find my wig that makes my hair bigger and my 70s pants. They don't fit me anymore because it's been so long. But Chuck Wagon's a character I created for another band I was in one time called Vomitron. And we all have characters, and this is kind of like my rock and roll alter ego. I guess loosely based on myself and where I grew up, but
Yeah.
I don't want to get into all
Yeah,
that.
Trey was from Florida.
Florida boy.
Okay.
This next
Yeah.
song is Gasoline, which is our country song on the album.
It's country.
Folk country.
Country folk.
John Thirdly would like to ask a question for Sarah.
Oh no.
Are there any versus songs where you can't avoid bass face?
That's a hard question. I mean, all of them. But I think the Bitchin' is the one that gets me most of the time. It makes me focus so much that
You have to.
yeah, I can't.
You can't avoid bass face.
Bass face is like,
Could you show the camera?
No, that's.
it's just like disgust.
Wait, would you
know?
show us Shark Attack?
I don't know what the Shark Attack is.
What's
No.
Shark Attack mean?
I don't know. But like, it's like the bass face is just like it's a little bit of like stink on your face because the groove feels so good that you're like, ew.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Ew.
gross. Like,
Yeah.
what the, that's filthy. It's so good. Yeah.
Kevin Anderson says Chuck Wagon rules with the Steve.
Oh,
Dang.
yeah. Kevin knows about Chuck Wagon. He was there. He's a friend of mine going way back. He's seen Chuck in his element.
Should we do a check-in on the Instagram to see if there are any new submissions of
We
Let
could
me
do
get my
that.
fins out.
costumes?
This song for me, there's a part in the beginning where we're talking about a limousine. I don't know. I always imagine this song.
We don't have any submissions right now.
Damn.
Aunt Darlene, I'm looking at you. I know you're watching, and I know your kids have wonderful costumes.
That's awesome.
Shrek.
That's awkward.
Shrek.
T-shirt. It could be yours. Could be yours.
Joe, I'm
You got a
looking at
cute
you.
dog and a cute outfit.
If you would please listen to this song closely, because like it exemplifies the human experience that we're now experiencing, where we are full blast on a crash course into insanity. Feels like, and it feels like an addiction to fuel the dream that we've all been told. And so we gotta like decide, but it's hard to let go, and like that's what this song's about.
And this song is like has an environmental quality too.
Yeah.
Like talking about like this dream that you're fueling is wasting so much of the earth's like resources and
Greed, gluttony, too,
Yeah.
and selfishness, you know,
Yeah,
all that
Cut
kind
it
of
out.
stuff, you know, like
But it also feels like a
it does. Well, it feels like. Well, I will say,
Riding off into the sunset.
yeah, in the car that you're just like, this part feels like you're just gas pedal and let's burn it out,
Yeah.
and then let's start over. And this is the start over now.
I always envision us in like a convertible with all of us having the same long hair wig blowing in the wind, like
Yeah.
driving off into the sunset.
yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
the like breaking out of the
Yeah.
bonds and freeing yourself.
Freeing yourself finally of this addiction that we all have to this life that's not working. I think we all know it inside of ourselves. But it's hard because we're all addicted. Don't kid yourself to that fact. And it's difficult to let go. And that's like, it's hard giving up the scene. It's hard giving up the scene. But if we do it, we can,
Live a better life.
you can
Yeah.
you can just play guitar like this.
I love that. There's all these like other meanings in it too, you know.
Yeah,
Which is what's great about that one. There's a lot of,
own.
Interpret your own.
alternate-
It could
Underlying
literally just be
meaning.
like nothing. Like you could just be like, "Oh, this is great.
It's about
Hey, I'm
riding in a
driving
car.
in a car. I love my car. Feel free."
This is one of my favorite songs on the album. Whoa.
Oh, I know.
It's like this,
There's a weird one.
I
We all wrote
know.
it together.
I love this one.
and Toby does this like he plays his guitar while he's singing the same melody, so it's like mimicking his melody. It's in a falsetto.
We wrote this together.
Yeah.
This is another one. Bitchin' and Whoa. It happened like in a moment that without us knowing. You had a riff and we all
Built
like
off of it.
You
joined-
had a riff, and then you all sort of playing on
Joined
it, and then
in
you came
and-
up with that great little riff of the vocal line.
and there's a cool part that'll come around that so I had these vocals kind of like quickly, and then I had to go record this song, but it'll come around again. It'll go back to mellow stuff. The lyrics literally were written like out of nowhere. It's
Gibberish.
it was still like I don't even know where it came from, but these
came out of the ether, man.
it did.
burrowed into your ear hole.
And like I feel like we left the album with this like, here we are in history and time. Walk into the desert and figure out what it is you have to offer and what do you have to give, and step into that new space of like consciousness. And that was what in one morning I had to show up at your house because we were going to record rest of the lyrics. I did not have them. I don't know if you knew that, but these
I'm not sure
lyrics,
if I did. Yeah, I don't know if I did. I remember you were probably writing some. stuff
these
in
lyrics
the
right here.
studio.
Hit the buffer and roll. Listen to the song. I don't know, or don't, but
No, do,
do
No,
please.
listen to it.
or else I'll fight every one of you.
Yeah, this is the epic
Because I
announcement.
didn't actually write the lyrics. They actually there was the one time where they just kind of happened, and I guess that's what the over arc of this diatribe is that this happened.
And it like finishes off the album like, you know, we start in the mellow nature side and it finishes in this like huge like build up of
Well,
energy.
the here, I think the neighbors could probably hear my solo from like down the street. Luckily, it was in the daytime, but it was.
We couldn't think of a better song to finish off the album to talk about like or to signify like the release of energy that was
Yeah.
pent up through the whole album.
That's true. It never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
That is true.
It's like, you know, the aggression is like getting out. Like we're so fed up
Finally,
with
like,
this. Like,
yeah,
you know, that's the message of the whole album is that up and down.
we're
like,
fed
vice
up, and it's
versa.
time to change consciously.
change
It's
the-
a conscious
change the
revolution, and now our biology is no longer able to keep up with the conscious revolution.
Gwen has just said, what are the odds they all talk in French accents for the next minute?
I don't know how
any
to do a
French.
French accent.
I don't know
Sarah's
any
a great
French.
British accent.
I'm really good at anything with
I
French.
think
that-
it's 50%.
I said
50%?
1 I
It's-
said 1 in 5, but she has to give the number first.
okay.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
Remember when I got yelled at the Jolly Roger?
Yes, I do. That was the night. That was the
It was the night of
last
Danny's
night
show.
we yeah, that was a night we played with Danny, which was also so amazing. And we played with Danny and the space, and it was COVID was just
It was the night it was like the night before shutdown.
yeah, it was.
Whoa.
It literally was
Yeah.
kind of the night of shutdown, but we like
We didn't know it.
kind of didn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
Molly's giving me this.
Well, we didn't know it yet. It was
We
like so
didn't.
new. It was so confusing. And we
Okay,
played
I'm
the
gonna
show.
play for Gwen. What are the odds they all talk in French accents for the next minute? Because I'm not getting her number coming through. So I say 1 in 5.
I
Oh,
say 1 and 2.
I literally can't do a French.
I
I
can't.
don't-
If you,
I
if you
can't
give me
either.
English,
I-
I'll
No,
try.
that's even better.
Okay, just try to count it down.
All
I
right.
wanted to be.
What is it? 1 and 5 or 1 and
1
2?
in 5.
1 and 5. 1 and 5.
1 and 2.
Don't
1 and 2.
start
1
that.
and 2.
Who's
Oh, God.
who's doing
You're
the number?
You're doing the
I
number.
don't want to do the
Do the number.
number.
Before we get off track from the album, I wanted to just thank. There's some other people we didn't thank.
Yes.
I wanted to thank Paul Trubacek because he's an engineer too, and he's a good friend of mine. And he really helped listen to some of these songs and give us a little feedback
That's true.
after the final mixes to get them to kind of do the final tweaks. After having our head in that world for so long, it was super helpful and invaluable to get these to that final little bit to where they had to be. And I needed that after hearing it, writing songs, parts in it, recording it all, mixing
No,
it all.
that's-
By then, I was just like, I didn't know the forest for the damn trees at that point. It was starting to get where we really needed to have that outside influence, and he was
That is
really
true.
great. And
Yeah,
gave
Paul,
a lot of
for
really
real,
great,
that-
great, just opinions and feedback that made it just get it just that much
It's
more
true.
perfect. It was also mastered down in Golden Mastering in Ventura, California. It's a great mastering house down there. I've had a lot of stuff down there, and they did another great job on it. So I just wanted to get that in there to
Yeah, Paul, thank
it
you
wasn't
for
just
real.
us
That
that made
was
this happen.
a huge help to us to have like outside ears because we were lost in that process. For,
a few songs
for
in
years.
particular were like something's not quite right, and you just gave us that extra little bit. So thank you to those folks, and
yeah, thank you, Paul, and thank you
Yeah.
to our families too for
Yeah.
putting up with us and giving space for us to do this, and
Mhm.
and it's so important.
to
and
learn our instruments when we sucked when we were young.
And a special thanks to me for
Feeding us all the
Feeding
time.
us.
feeding you and letting you practice.
Yes.
Remember when
Pra-
you
oh, we
guys-
yeah,
practiced.
practiced in the
No, I
house.
actually we practiced in a metal container
In the front yard.
front yard.
a metal shipping container in the front yard in the summertime.
Redunculous. And then we
Sweating.
moved to the
Does not sound good in
basement.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where there were spiders.
And Molly was so gracious. She's like, "Don't worry about it." And I knew it drove her crazy. It drove me crazy, but she was gracious enough to be like,
And then
Yeah.
To,
Toby.
to move you guys out.
out to the shed.
Well, and-
to the
shed.
You guys see pictures a lot on Instagram of the Tiny Tin studio that Toby built out of a woodshed in the backyard. He put soundproofing up, he put carpeting, he fumigates for spiders for me because I'm terrified
every week.
every week.
I want to hear this
Oh,
in
and-
French.
I can't do
So
it.
yeah.
what are
Okay,
the odds? What are the odds that you'll say it in French?
One in 5.
We can do 1 in 5 because I got Gwen's number.
Okay,
So I'm playing for Gwen.
You ready to
Someone
count it
has to
down?
count it off.
I'll count it down from 3, okay?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
3.
4.
Ah!
Wait, that means you guys have to speak French.
No, I
I
said
don't get it.
3.
It's different numbers, so
I don't get it.
you have to guess the same number and you have to do it. It's like
okay,
a
I
dare.
have one last question, and then I think we should choose a winner for the shirt.
Oh yeah.
But my last question is, so you're saying your next album,
Oh, we are so excited.
you're going into it with like it's gonna be more dancey.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any promises.
Well,
I don't really know.
When you wrote this
But-
album, did you go into this album with an overarching theme, or
No, we just
No.
like
No.
we honestly just embraced like the moment of the space that we were in and felt like we literally just kind of came together as a band. I had some songs, they weren't finished. Some of them were, some of them weren't. Like
I need to
we-
give Toby some extra credit because
Oh.
some of these songs were like written over Toby's life, and like he has this incredible like library of songs that he's written throughout his life, and he shared them with us and like let us build on them and like add to them. And so like this first album was the bulk of Toby's like written stuff from his early 20s, whenever he wrote them.
that's true.
And so that's what the first album came to. He shared these songs with
I
us.
was laughing because it was such a serious, beautiful moment, and you're like, "That's true." I don't know if you're making eye contact with me or if it's just fucking ET.
I can see his eyeballs through these little holes.
No,
But yeah, like
The eyes are so wide set. It's literally you're looking at
I got one over here.
Yeah,
Like
making
it's
eye
all- that's
contact.
what I got told you.
No, that was stuff from my brain. That was my
Yeah, and it's
my-
like-
So great.
that was my life.
Toby doesn't like to admit it, but he is a musical genius, and like
Oh, that's
he has this
awesome.
like wide breadth of like content that he shared with us, and so we built this first album off of that. But I'm excited for the next one
I
to
am too.
collaborate and like build off of that we've set a really solid foundation.
Yeah, I don't think it's that intentional. Like
Yeah.
No.
we're gonna make this type of album. It's just
It happens.
we want to
Mhm,
make sure we have some songs maybe a certain way, but
mhm.
it'll just kind of come together and we'll be like, we like these songs that we've been doing. Let's record these and get them up, whip them into shape. And
And I'm honestly excited to let go of like me being the person that makes the song. And it's
Yeah.
like I
Mhm.
really liked, honestly, the 2 songs on the album that we did together like make me so excited because so I'm looking forward to that
Yeah.
process. Because yeah,
Sorry. I didn't-
no, you're good.
How can your fans moving forward? What's like the number one way that everybody can step up and support you?
Ooh, Bandcamp probably.
Bandcamp,
Bandcamp.
just showing up on our social
buying
media,
them from Bandcamp, but also
sharing.
Playing them on, sharing them, just but I
Share them with your
honestly
friends.
no like
follow us on Spotify. That's a good one. Add us to your library and Spotify.
honestly, if you would listen to the album in headphones all the way through, I would be
Top to
so, and like you could even text me and just say like I appreciate that work because like it was the most work I've
not
done.
everybody's got your phone number, Tobin.
We can give it out.
But seriously
We're gonna,
though, like
we're gonna
just
we'll post Tobin's phone number and home address on
If
to
you-
all the things. So if
if
anyone
you would
knows-
listen to it, honestly, if you would listen to it, that would make
Yeah, and like we just put so much heart and energy into our music. It means so much to the 4 of us. I know Jason can't be here, but it means a lot to him as well. And like I think just sharing and like giving us feedback of what you think of it would mean so much to us because like we feel so confident about it and we want other people to enjoy it. So that's like the biggest thing is like show out, listen to our stuff.
come see
comment on
us when we
things.
play live again.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens.
and also like we are donate, so we've made a certain
Yes.
amount of money tonight or over our career. We just
The last few years and like yeah, that's the other
We're-
thing I was going
we're-
to touch on is like
please
I made a
do.
post on Instagram. Please go see our Instagram. It's on our Facebook as well. But there are many places you can donate. But I gave 4 options for you, and it means a lot to us to help out our communities. And over our career, we've made a certain amount of money just from playing shows. So we're going to be donating like a chunk of money to those 4 places. And it would mean so much to us if you would go and just donate. Even $5 would make a difference to someone. Because if everyone gave $5, that would be
That's a huge amount of
yeah.
money.
And
Yeah.
we need to help each other and like take care of each other. And there's so many people that are going through it with this pandemic and everything else happening. And we just need to be better and like take care of each other and not be so individualistic about things. So go see that post and donate some money. We'll be donating
Please.
some money tonight. Yeah, that's part of our
Yes.
platform. We really care about our Portland community and communities everywhere, but those places that I posted are specific to the Portland area.
Yeah. And please do, because like honestly, before you go to Bandcamp, please go and donate to these
Mhm.
places because it means like people are hurting now. We all know that, and that would honestly mean the world to us that
Yeah.
know that people are taken care of and that we could help in some small way.
Even if it's the
financially.
smallest impact, like someone could use that, $20, to get food or shelter or whatever the heck they need, medicine. We just got to help each other. And if you are financially settled enough, like, please just send something.
And we're financially settled enough.
Mhm.
We are all working
Mhm.
a job so that we understand. So please, if you're going to donate, please donate first to somebody else
Yeah,
than us.
before us. Yeah.
And then if you have extra, I'll take it.
Yeah. If you have extra, buy the album. But other people are more important first because we're good.
Well, you guys are, unless it's Uncle Troy said he'll be your roadie.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect. That's my
sweet.
Uncle Troy.
Hell
That's
yeah,
like
Troy.
free labor.
I
Come
wanted
on.
to ask a question to
Come on up.
everybody. If any of you can just maybe reply in the feed. I think we've talked before about maybe like if we like live streamed sort of like a show of our, well, it would be like us running through our set live and streaming it live. How many of you would actually be into that and would like tune in to watch that? Because I know we can't play shows these days.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that is confusing.
and it's tough, and we're
And
all
I don't
trying
want
to
to.
figure out how to do this.
I don't want to. I'll just put that out there. But
Toby.
if you want us to,
Toby doesn't want to play shows.
no,
Well,
I mean,
we
no, I
want
want to
people to
play
show up.
shows. I want to play live shows. But if that is something that people do, I haven't been doing it honestly, because but if you want to, we would love to do it.
We would love to play because we're missing out playing like the live shows, but like we want people to be interested. We don't want
If
to
enough people were into watching it, maybe we
Yeah.
do something like that.
But I don't know
So-
if it. Yeah.
Gwen's for sure gonna watch it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gwen, thank you,
Gwen
sweetie.
and John are gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
That's why I kind of wanted to ask, just to see what people would people actually be into that, or would it just be kind of stupid because it's like
It doesn't sound good.
because it didn't. But we can make it sound good though.
Yeah, we'll sound good.
I can
Because
make
we
it
got
sound
this
good.
guy.
Sound
You
engineer.
just mic it all
Yeah.
up, run it through a
Lucky
thing, and then run it
us.
into the computer, and there you go.
There you go.
What sounds
Bada
the
bang,
t-shirt
bada
winner?
boom.
Okay,
Who's
well,
the t-shirt winner?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
winner
would
of the
for the
t-shirt.
for the
Who is
pet.
it?
The pet, definitely Emily.
No,
Sweet.
sweetie.
sweetie.
Oh, sweetie, of course. Sorry. Yeah, sweeties.
So
Close
Emily
your
Wack.
ears, hot
Emily
dog.
Wack won the t-shirt costume.
So Jesse, you just send us your mailing address,
Sweetie,
credit card
I'm sorry.
information, social security number, and
Sweetie has just won a t-shirt.
Kevin Anderson he thought this was gonna be a live show, so people.
Well,
people
sorry.
like that.
Well, sorry.
Sorry, Kevin. Sorry, Kevin. It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it
just
was
have to
in-
listen to the album.
You
until
did you
then.
hear it?
It-
We
it-
played it. It was on the
That
radio.
was live.
It was
the other day.
intended to
Yeah.
be a performance, but Jason
I'm
had to work.
I'm
and
working hard. I
Toby's
can't
working a lot.
practice and so-
COVID.
and with masks and stuff.
Well, and
so-
if any of you are curious, the album was actually a lot of it was tracked live. There was overdubs,
That's true.
obviously.
that's
There was
pretty
some
cool.
guitar parts replaced, but it wasn't an album that we just did everything one piece at a time. We
That's
played
true.
together, and I think that's part of why it has a sort of natural, organic quality. It didn't sound like mechanical.
On every track,
perfect, you know.
you would have drums, bass, and guitar, and then on some of the tracks, you would have also Andreo's guitar, which
Would sometimes stay.
would stay on there, and then we'd obviously add stuff after that. But that's it.
Yep.
I'm proud of that because
Yep.
it kind of amazed me. We did that. We
That's how you do
live
it.
tracked that stuff
Mhm.
in 2 days.
Yeah, we spent like one day. It was like what 13, 14 hours.
Yeah,
Of doing that.
it was kind of amazing. That's when I knew it was the real deal. But
Yep.
anyways,
That's how you got to do it.
we
Crank it
appreciate you
out.
all if you showed up and you're out there, and I don't even know who is, but we
Thank
love-
you, everybody,
we
for
love
coming,
you.
tuning
we have
in.
we have the human winner.
Oh, you human
Oh,
winner.
there's a human winner,
Yeah.
too.
Did anyone send us a picture?
Yeah, I got one.
Well,
It's-
they win.
It's Bill Murray from Life Aquatic.
Yeah, let me see. Let me
It
see.
is Danny.
Daddy wins.
Can I show it on the
yeah.
live?
Yeah, if you go hold it down,
I
though,
do.
it's gonna disappear.
No, you're definitely getting a t-shirt.
Actually, no, I'm just remembering Tyler. My brother.
What, I was disqualified?
You might have. We might have to send out 2.
I don't.
Yeah. Tyler and Catherine sent me a picture on my phone. I
Oh,
have
okay.
it somewhere. They're it's actually pretty good.
Okay, then they're the winners.
They're the winners. They get
Yeah.
a shirt.
Winner, winner, chicken.
But they have to
dinner.
be watching. Are you guys watching?
What were
You have to-
costumes?
What were they? Where's your phone?
Yeah,
Well,
where were they?
we'll post them.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
post
post
them.
No, but tell me. I wanna-
It was
Wait, where
Freddy
did-
Krueger and Catherine. Could you please tell us who you were? I loved it, but I don't,
know
who-
what it is.
If you're watching,
What is it?
I just
That is
didn't.
so awesome.
It looked badass. I don't know what it was.
I like Cheech and Chong today.
Oh, Molly and I were out for because it's our anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary!
Oh,
What the heck?
really?
You didn't even
Shit.
tell us.
12
Happy
years.
12
anniversary.
years. Happy anniversary.
And I
Tony
love
Molly.
Molly so much. She has made my life so incredibly joyful. And today we ended up like on a walk and we went and had tacos and we had a midday
Oh, no,
margarita.
we had a burrito actually.
Oh, thank you.
How dare
It was a
you.
burrito, not a taco.
And a margarita.
And a margarita. And we
Uh,
saw Cheech and Chong and they actually looked
Those were
legit.
some good
That was
costumes.
good.
I know that was like, oh,
How?
I saw a group of people once that went as like, you remember Double Dare
Oh, I loved them.
from
Yeah.
Nickelodeon? They
Yeah.
went as like
Double
a
Dare.
Is that
Double
the-
Dare team, so it was like three
is
of
that
them.
the
They all
sli-
had, they had the helmets and the elbow pads. And
Is that the
and
slime thing?
No, I don't. That was something different. Double Dare was like it was like a competition, like a team competition.
Darlene Young would know wants to know how she buys shirts.
Well,
That will be coming soon.
We don't. We're getting them
oh, sweetie
done,
baby.
but they're not ready yet. So we don't. As soon as we get
Well,
some,
where will they be available?
We will let you know. So
Darlene
get up-
is my aunt. I, will
I think
hook
we
you
can
up.
probably put that on. I
I'll-
think
I'll let her know.
Bandcamp allows us to sell
Yeah.
merch there.
Bandcamp.
We
Go
can put it
to.
on Bandcamp allows you to sell merch there.
Okay.
So we'll probably get it up on there.
That would be wise with their Friday no.
Yeah.
No, say yeah, we get all the money on Fridays for Bandcamp, which is so cool. They're doing that. And also the Instagram thing will let you know probably through Instagram more than anything else. But-
Yeah, and
Yeah, we'll post them there when it's ready to go too. When we
Yeah.
have them
And
available.
the shirts are dope. I'm telling you, they're cool.
They're like 70s, 80s kind of like baseball tee style is how we're doing it. I think that's what I saw, right?
that's what we talked about.
The kind of black sleeves, white front, and then
And I'm obsessed with it.
it looks great. Yeah, I'm excited. I wanna,
Yeah, it'll be forthcoming, Darlene.
Darlene, you're gonna get one.
Yes, and your 2 kids. We'll get you one.
And little
Oh,
Jamie,
wow.
Oh,
this is
damn.
little Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis
She's a
is
new
the-
member of the family.
She's very nervous. Let me see if I can get her
She's
towards
really
the camera.
nervous.
She's a hot dog today.
She's also very cute.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's like, no, put me down.
This
Hey,
is
can I
Valentine.
show- Is
Valentino.
this the final shirt?
That's the
We think
design.
so. I that's
That's
for
not
me.
the shirt
That's
style though. I think we're gonna do
but
the
not
other
maybe
one,
not the shirt style, but that's,
That's
the
the graphic.
graphic.
Yeah, that's the final. But
We
it'll be
honestly,
different options.
yeah, you're.
Thank
it-
you. There we go.
I'm
That's what it'll look
I'm
like.
obsessed with it. I will
Mine's
say
gonna
that.
be mad because that won't be the final.
It won't be the final because she's a perfectionist.
Oh, she's gonna probably pimp it out even better then.
That is 100%.
Yeah, she does a great job. Awesome
She's
artwork.
amazing. Yeah, 100%
Should we
down
lucky
with
to
that
have her.
shirt.
wrap this live stream up?
Yeah. Thank you all. We
Thanks,
really
everybody.
Thank you so much.
appreciate
I
your
think that's
support.
it. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging
hearing
out with us.
blabber
the whole
on about our album.
We love you, and we'll,
E.T., Shark Sarah, Chuck Wagon.
We're
Thank
all-
you.
and Jason.
And Jason. He's not here, but
What is his? What would he have been?
I don't know.
Chuck Wagon, busy farewell. Good
Well,
night.
I've been a nurse, yeah.
Yeah, he could have been a
Until
nurse.
next.
Love y'all. Thank you for
Love you.
supporting us, and
Thank you.
be well.
Thanks
Vote.
so much.
Stay
Be
healthy.
safe. Make sure you vote.
Peace.
Drop it off in the box.
Is it off?